It is a program that has assisted women in Murang'a to get knowledge on what is the content and benefits of the Constitution and towards achieving our 2/3 agenda as women in Kenya. 2, it is a program that has given us a platform to address issues that are affecting women in many ways, and how this can be, and how we can be able to address these issues at different levels as well. And the third thing that is of benefit to us, that it has helped us develop like kind of a movement where women can come together and just discuss women stuff, women issues, and look in ways of how we can hold each other, our hands, come up with good leadership, engage women in support of other women, and create an avenue where women can be able to rise from where they are to leadership positions.
This program is very useful to us, especially we women, because it is a sensitization of women in order to get power.
To me, I can see it as a milestone, simply because I was raised by 5 girls who are in front of me. So I've grown embracing ladies leadership, and this gave me a platform and opportunity to know them well, to know their capability. And when it comes to our society, we have grown in the culture that we don't embrace what we call women leadership so much. And when I came and I met people of the same caliber, people who used to believe in ladies, it gave me a reason to walk out, to go and talk to the ladies so they can understand how they can engage in what we call responsible leadership, still within the community level, still within the let's say the church level, within their working places, because by believing in them is when they realize that they have something special.
Basically has created awareness to these groups of these categories, that is men, women, the youth and persons with the disability, has given them a platform to learn more and become more conscious of issues affecting them, so that they can even task the agents of change around them to get solutions to their issues.
But since Crown Trust came to Kajiado North, we have formed so many groups of PWDs, which we have walked a step to know about our constitution and our rights, and now we can stand and talk about PWDs, because already we have learned from Crown Trust how to stay with the people according to our situation of PWDs.
It has already enlightened us so that we can be very good leaders, and we also eliminate something that what we said, women are enemies of themselves. So when Crown Trust come, we are also trusting other women.
Imenisaidia juu hata kama nimekuwa kiongozi for many kwa muda mrefu, kuna mambo sikuwa najua, so imekuja ikani empower with knowledge, nikakuwa niko na yani fikira zangu zimepanuka kiasi, naweza ingiana na wenye sijawahi ingiana na wao. For the first time we've seen women, young women, youth who are vying for positions of MP, and they have never vied for any other position. You know, you would imagine a young person want to be an MCA, then rise to an to an MP, and then maybe try to be a senator, try to be a women rep. But no, some went directly to MPs.
At least we can see women coming up, persons with disabilities speaking up on issues and concerns that affect them. So I would say yes, the project has given them a good platform to participate and become more aware of their issues.
I'm very happy with Nakuru County. By seeing the Nakuru County, all the elective positions that we had, ladies were elected in almost each and every position. That shows if we believe in ladies, they will come to realize even them they have the potential.
The 20 wards, it was mostly dominated by local women who believed in me, and they were happy. And actually I got votes from those wards. Many of them were encouraged, and they were really inspired that even the marginalized can take positions like elective positions and still make it.
I have seen persons with disability vying for a position, and even when she did not make it, she has applied to be nominated. So this is confidence versus a very clear understanding of what I should be. It is something else.
Apart from PWD's groups, we have also formed so many groups of women groups in our area, and already there are so many groups we have run from Crown Trust. There before, you could not find a woman who could represent a board or a committee in any school or any hospital committee. But from when Crown Trust come into this Kajiado North, you can see we have women representing other women in so many committees, especially in school committees, church committees, also in Chiefs Baraza.
The Women Forum, in terms of sensitization through, or rather to ensure that we are involved in electoral process and we are also involved in elective positions as women, it has been of great importance to us in 3 aspects. 1, helping women rise from grassroots to elective positions. 2, encouraging other women who have decided to be leaders and journeying with them in terms of ensuring that we give them space and we give them ultimate support to rise into leadership because they can be leaders. And 3, through this forum, we have been able to engage women to understand actually what does the Constitution offer for us as women and how we can be able to protect those rights through electing leaders who understand our fate as women. Decisions are made by people who are present. So if women are not present in decision-making tables, then it means nothing will ever happen in their lives and they will just remain just women. But through this program, in terms of sensitization, I have seen women now rise in different positions, in church positions, in chamas where you have several men, in clans where women will not even be leaders. You know, in clans, traditionally, women may not be allowed to be leaders. But with this sensitization, they stand in and say, no, we have to be part of the process. We have to be part of making decisions. And you cannot make decisions when we are seated. We can only make decisions when we are on these tables.
Since I've done all this, I would like to be empowered with the security, because security is very important. Like we saw during the nominations, there were a lot of irregularities, like people are buying votes openly without fear, where I can't do because I don't have money.
Maybe some, they also hear their husband, their whatever, their culture.
Finances is the most challenge to women, because like we are now starting the year, the term. By the time we are starting the term, men are now in the campaigns for next term 2027. A woman is not able to do it, since a woman is the role model, the overall in the family.
Maybe at timely meetings, if it's online, if physical, take them maybe to levels where even people with various categories of disability can access, bearing in mind the vastness of our county.
I would wish if we can have, even though it is a social media platform, where we can be able to engage a lot of people from different areas, airing their views. And from there, we'll be able to reach people at the shortest time possible.
Pia changamoto zingine, kuna shida pia ya elimu. Unakuta wamama kuna siku tulienda Kajiado Central na tukaenda mahali kunaitwa Nalepo. Tukakuta huko wamama hata kuandika jina yake yenyewe ni shida, hawajasoma na inabidi uende na mtu wa translate.
So far the program has tried to reach out to many areas, but what I understand from the geographical location of Kajiado County in entirety is very wide, and maybe the organization could consider reaching out to the grassroots level so that other women, other communities get to benefit or even to improve.
So we need to have as many awareness forums as we can so that we can actually again pull women from their comfort zones to ensure that they can become good leaders. The positive attitude that the community or the women in Kenya have gained, you know, every day we are seeing something changing. There is that positivity that we can have women as leaders. But again, there's also a question, now that we have women, what are the likely scenarios? That's also an opportunity that we can learn from. So the positive change of men and women, that women can lead, is a very good opportunity that we can ride on and say, see, we have done it, now we can still do it. The other thing we need to do is to ensure they also understand the opportunities that we have within the Constitution, so that as we rally behind, we also have our expectations. So as we build up the women who want to vie for positions, as we create those opportunities and avenues, then they also need to understand what are their responsibility within that Constitution. We need to create a movement of women where we can say, if we want, because if we are able to do that coordination, we can have all leaders in Kenya, all leaders in Murang'a as women. Why are we saying that? The number of women who vote versus the number of men who vote. Women vote more. So if we are to rally behind each other and have like a movement, Murang'a women movement, we would have a woman governor, all the seats we would take them.
The more skills we gain, the more we are strong.
There's a lot of interest in support of women supporting each other, but also there's a big gap in terms of that coordination. We need to coordinate ourselves, and we need to agree that we can lead and we can have like a very well coordinated movement amongst us as women.